quick announcement before we get to this amazing
Love
episode.
announcements.
Announcement for the announcement.
Yes.
Merch is available right now at newroryandmall.com. Also at patreon.com/newroryandmall. You can get every episode ad-free for $5.
Ad-free?
$5.
$5. You got it.
How many quarters is that?
What's
Come
that?
on. You sold drugs.
$5. That's 20 quarters.
20 quarters ad-free everywhere.
No worry and mouth.
Happy Thursday.
Yo, see,
What the fuck?
what was it? A maca and a this is not a Celsius
'cause
ad.
I'm just
but-
off. I'm just off Baby D for the rest of the week. Like,
Why?
I don't want to. Because Baby D, like, I'm in her close friends now. She posting quotes in her close friends. Like, who does that? Who you don't want to see those quotes, Baby D? Like, who can't see those quotes that's on everybody else's page on social? Like, who can't see those quotes? Then she come in here. Josh says, "Your Baby D, you look like you in love. I can tell." Baby D, like, what? Nah, I had a matcha and a Celsius. What?
I had a matcha Celsius and a lemon drop. I'm just happy and with
His
energy.
name is Matcha.
Oh boy, Baby D she don't know that we can see through all of that. Like,
Whatever.
Like we.
No, I
Baby
think
D.
she's just happy.
No, listen. Now, I'm happy that Baby D is happy. I'm just saying the reason she gave Josh why she has a pep in her step
Yep.
today.
I believe
is
Pete calls her Pepe Le
absolutely-
Pew.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy that she said she had a lemon drop, a matcha, and a Celsius.
That would give anybody a pep in their step, to be fair.
Are you still going to feel this happy once you crash off all that? Yeah. So it ain't that.
It ain't that. It's never that. Like, it's never that.
Happy Thursday, everyone.
Happy
How are
Thursday.
you feeling?
We are back.
They're
Welcome
listening
to
to this on
another
Friday.
episode of New Rory and Maul. We are brought to you by Boost Mobile.
That Demaris is boosted today.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely boosted. She had her Boost Mobile. Unlimited talk, text.
She
all
had her
kinda-
mobile boosted?
Yeah, she got unlimited everything right now. She got a limited pep in her step. It's all good, though, Baby D. You look good. You look happy. You smiling. I'm
Thank
happy
you. You
for
look better.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just,
Using all that unlimited data.
Yeah, she got unlimited data. And Baby D be on the phone, unlimited data till about 4 in the morning. I know.
Yeah, unlimited attachments.
Unlimited attachments is crazy. We don't never talk about when the attachments come in and you gotta like swipe like a photo album.
The invisible ink, though, that was the one.
Look like she holding a hand of spades. Like,
and you the possible.
yeah. Baby D, you sent the hand of spades over. What you had? 3? You had 4 books. What you?
Yo, please.
Yeah, I know, baby. You don't send them one by one, Baby D. You stack them up. I know you stack them attachments up. I know.
Allegedly, yeah.
17 attachments is crazy.
Oh, one can wish.
Oh my God, those were the days. You get 17 of them at one. Woo.
My Wi-Fi's not strong enough
Get all
anymore.
them angles. Oh my goodness. But we are
Might
back.
be done.
Mall.
What? I'm just saying. It's nothing like it, man. I remember those days getting those. But we are back.
You don't get them anymore?
Nah, man. I wish I don't get.
That nigga started. I don't get. You don't nobody said you don't attach with small?
Nah. Mm-mm.
Spend some time for me.
I don't, because I'm definitely not asking. Because it's better when you get the attachments and you don't even ask for it. Like, you just open your phone.
I'm getting to the point that I might need to ask. Like, that's how bad it is out here. Like, I might just straight up be like, yo, what's up with it?
Nah, that's like asking for sex.
It is not.
Yes, it is. It's like you lay down in
First
bed.
of all, what's wrong with that?
Laying down in bed with your girl and asking for sex tonight is crazy. I'm not asking for sex.
That's because you've never been in a long-term relationship.
Yes, I have. Why you keep trying to spread? We're going to get to the narratives you spread about me online.
Oh, no. Can we do that, please?
Yeah, we're going to get to that in a minute. But anyway, yeah, no, it's not that I've not been in a long-term relationship. It's just that you don't ask. Like, it feels nasty asking for, like, baby, if a guy asks you for, like.
When my ex used to ask me for head, it used to drive me up a fucking
Right?
wall.
I guess that's a little different, but.
What? Now, how's that different from what I just said?
Being like, yo, can I get some head is crazy.
So how do you ask? Excuse me, madam.
Yeah.
I would love to partake in some.
Yeah, let me get a little bit of head.
Yeah, like, no, you don't ask. Like, you don't ask for head.
a wee bit of head.
Yeah, you don't.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, you just lay down in bed, and if she, if it's 3 nights where she just happens to fall asleep, that means she cheating.
No?
Okay.
No.
All right, see, y'all.
And no.
Y'all be trying to
Straight
say, no,
asking-
I'm wrong
okay.
a lot, and I'll be right a lot. I'm just
Because
letting y'all know.
I think you're
you lay
thinking,
down in bed with your girl for 4 days straight, and she go to sleep, no sex, somebody else is tapping that, bro.
that is not true.
Okay.
Like, not even a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe she got a headache.
She's prone to headaches.
Okay.
Migraine.
Y'all get it off. Go ahead. What else? What else you prone?
I'm saying that no, you don't straight up ask for sex or for head. But if you've been in a very long-term relationship, live with somebody, everybody works. Like, yeah, sometimes you ask, like, you in the mood tonight? Sometimes you just straight up ask that. Not, yo, drop to your knees and give me head. It's just
you in the mood tonight? You don't,
yeah, like you got the energy tonight?
I don't even say that.
I don't think that's ever happened. I think it's been more of a like they'll start, and if we're not in the movie, like, oh, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm exhausted. That's happened.
Why I would ask in that scenario is because I've been there of trying not to go that route, and it's even more awkward when you're trying to kiss on your girl and she exhausted, and then you just roll over and be like, all right,
yeah,
I guess I should have just asked because now I feel worse. If she would have just said, nah, I don't have the energy tonight, I would have respected it and just went to sleep. Then you try to kiss on her and she's just not in the mood.
She cheating.
You ever had a girl attempt to have sex with you and you were too tired, so you turned her down, so then she masturbated in bed?
I ain't never been that tired in my life. You want it? I got it.
I'm sorry.
I ain't never been that tired. I ain't never been that tired with girls in my bed and she retched around, because you got to retch around. When she retch around?
Yeah, the retch around.
I'm ready. What's up? Because I'm tired. I could be tired. It's gonna be the best 7 minutes of the night, though. Yeah.
But, see, that's the thing, because Maul is not like Baby D and me. We let people move in immediately and
still cheat on them.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. Now let's have the painful conversations. Yeah, let's get to it.
First of all, wait.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
You think I'm going to somebody else's house?
No.
You think I'm cheating in my house?
You ain't got to cheat in your house.
Where am I going to cheat?
96% of cheating happens outside the house.
Where you getting that number from, my nigga?
I don't know, but it sound good. 96% of cheating happens outside of the home.
That's actually probably 99%, to be quite honest.
And it ain't got to be physical to be cheating. If you laying in bed with me and you texting another nigga, that's cheating.
I agree.
So what we saying now? Now you ain't never texted.
What I said.
What I said. 17 attachments is what you said. That's what you said.
That's crazy. No.
That's crazy. Cheating.
That's a different type of cheating.
Now, baby, look at me and say you ain't never sent another dude the pictures while you was laying up with another dude.
I have never.
This is what I'm saying. You just sat here with Joy, said you be on vacation with a dude. He take pictures of you and you send them to another dude. Why y'all lying all of a sudden? Why are we gonna sit here and lie? It's no lie Fridays. There's no lie Fridays. We not lying on Fridays, bro. She just sat down with Joy Taylor. They high-fived at the idea of being on vacation with one guy. He taking all these nice pictures of you on the beach. And then while you still on vacation, sending them to another dude.
Is that your boyfriend,
that's not
though?
my boyfriend, so it's not cheating.
You on vacation with this man.
That doesn't make him my boyfriend.
Yo, see, this is how y'all end up. You see? This is how y'all end up.
You ain't never took a bitch on vacation that wasn't your girl?
What? No.
If I take you to Whole Foods, you mind? If I put them groceries in there, I'm not leaving until all them groceries is finished. He won't come in here and eat my snacks.
You have been cheated on 96% of the time then.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I don't care about
that is not your girlfriend.
I don't care about
She does not belong to you.
Different breed. I don't care.
Yo, I seen some.
But I'm going to eat all these snacks, though, before I get out of here.
This boy sent me something that said, if I pay for the wax, you stand with me till the hair grow back.
That's a fact.
I'm not mad at that.
Who said that? Mark Twain? That sounds like a Mark Twain quote.
Yeah.
Who said that? That
came right after We the People.
Yeah. Yeah. Mark Twain was the first one to get that off. Yeah. You're not leaving.
And he added the N-word in after.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Wait till the legs get hairy, arms get hairy. Then you could go to him. All right, cool. But if I send you what is it, Sugar NYC? What is the name of the sugaring spot?
Guys, you get too much pussy for me.
Whatever the name of that spot is, if I pay for it.
$35 too.
Nah, we get the whole 360. It's about $125. Legs,
you just
arms,
eyebrow down?
Legs, arms, underarms, bikini, all of that.
Butthole.
Take it all off. Sugar all of that. Sugar it all off.
You ever sat in the room with him? With her and the Asian lady?
No, she wanted me to though, because she was like, yo, she don't be getting it all like sometimes. So can you like come in there and just like, because I think she be kind of not wanting to get all up in between my legs like that.
That was foreplay. I just want to let you know.
Yeah,
me? To go in there and watch her get sugared?
Yes.
The times I went in there was 1,000% foreplay. Like we fucked in the car after.
No, I never did it, but she was like, yo, I think I'm gonna need you to go in there because like she be leaving a little bit of hair. It's like she don't want to spread the lips apart. Like she don't want.
That was foreplay.
Do all of that. I'm like, okay. But
sometimes they do miss a few hairs.
They do be missing. I told this lady, baby, you gonna have to. It's heavy down there. You gonna have to do some heavy lifting.
Hold that ass up. Put the elbow on the cheek and hold that, whatever you got to do, because hold the ass apart.
But also at the end of the day, though, that little straight hair never stopped me from eating butt.
It ain't stopping nothing. What is it stopping?
Red lights don't even stop the car.
Yeah, it's
Sure
not
don't.
stopping. I don't care about that ticket. That
I
red
knew
light.
it. I fucking caught you.
We all knew it.
I fucking caught
Ain't
you.
no, don't wave
I
off.
fucking knew it.
Don't wave off. Don't wave me off like
All
you
the
calling
listeners
up.
are confused.
Nah,
I fucking knew it.
Nah, I'm not. Don't wave off. Don't wave me off. Don't wave off the pick. I'm still coming to set the pick.
You the third base coach like going, no, I'm
we
going
knew,
home.
We knew, baby D. We knew all along.
Fucking knew it. You told it yourself.
Trifling is what you are. Trifling. Put that in your bio.
Yo.
Not only am I a Gemini, I'm trifling as well. Put that in your bio. I'm trifling.
I have tears in my eyes.
Trifling. I'm tired of this shit. I'm sick of it.
That's why you just go to the shower.
What is this?
let's
Studies show
reset.
that a significant portion of infidelity occurs outside the home, with the workplace being a major contributor. Yeah, 100%. I believe it.
I mean, shit, based off what you guys posted, it looks like that.
What?
Y'all be cheating in the workplace.
Who?
Who, me and Maul?
Yeah.
How?
Me and Maul never beating them allegations. Why would you post that? I meant to ask you.
Oh, the Juneteenth?
Yes.
No, when Peeje sent me that, I was crying. I was like, I have to post that.
No. All right, can I ask you guys?
That was the greatest
because
Juneteenth.
I
That was the greatest Juneteenth salute ever. Yeah. Am I lying?
We're going to insert it right here.
Yeah,
for you
insert it
two.
right here. That was the greatest Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to
Okay.
all the people around the world, all the black people around the world.
because I have white eyes, I left the studio. And I don't even think you guys put it in the group chat. I think I got a collab request for the first time seeing it. What does this have to do with Juneteenth?
Yeah.
Well, because
Black love.
Black love,
okay.
making the whites uncomfortable. 'Cause
Okay.
You were the white that was uncomfortable.
Facts.
But the blacks, black love, and then we laughed. We Baby D shared a moment. Like you on the outside of the culture right there, Rory. You wouldn't
That is a
understand that,
fact,
type
yes.
of thing. Yeah, so you see the laugh. See how we pushing each other. That's how black people laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like we just showing black unity right there.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Juneteenth. The greatest Juneteenth salute ever.
Okay, but I hear that. But the clip started with, when you gonna give me some pussy? So you do ask for
Yeah.
sex.
No. I'm saying like don't make me wait for it is what I'm saying. I'm not asking for it. Like I'm just saying how long, you gonna make me chase it. Like don't make me chase. I ain't running.
Because of black love, right?
Yeah, we
I
black.
should just give that right
It's
to you.
supposed to come on.
Because
It's on the calendar. It's Juneteenth.
Because Demaris has never seen a black man in her life.
My first one for sure. That shit was so, when he posted that, I'm like, now see, this is why I gotta date strong niggas. Cause what if my niggas see this? Like Peeje cutting shit up. If I had one,
but
is
that's-
what I was saying.
But
Anyway, when you posted that, I'm like, now why the fuck? I'm like, they always have allegations with me and Maul. Why would Maul play into the damn allegations?
I think they're gonna have allegations anytime I'm in the room.
You
with a
around,
woman.
yeah.
They're gonna just allege that I'm trying to be funny because y'all painted that narrative.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that how everyone just views you. If a woman is
just
next
get
to you, you
bitches.
gotta be fucking. Like, there's no way that girl
no. Not
wouldn't
like,
be
no,
next
no.
to you and not fuck.
No, not like that. I'm just saying like because y'all say anytime a woman's around, I try to get funny and make her laugh and things like that.
Yeah, which I'm mad I said that before the Joy interview because I felt like you curbed it a bit to try to beat the allegation.
No, he wasn't. He was like, Joy, you trick. Somebody was like, Maul voice ain't never been that high.
I wasn't expecting I was not expecting Joy to say she's a trick. That threw me off. I was like,
I
word.
respected it.
I never got that vibe from Joy that she would be a trick. Like,
I've never gotten that vibe from a single woman in my fucking life. I didn't know women did that.
Tricks.
no. But it's usually the unattractive women that are tricks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't speak to 75-year-old white women that, have their husband's inheritance and want a yoga instructor.
Even the 35-year-old woman, if she's unattractive,
Really?
more than likely she's gonna be a trick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit, looks don't mean that
I've
much.
seen women trick, but I know why they're tricking is because they're just not attractive. But Joy's obviously attractive. I wouldn't expect Joy to be tricking on nobody.
Would you fuck a old broad just to get her inheritance? Like just one time. You gotta spend
What's the inheritance? What are we talking? Castles in the UK?
let's say at
Beach home in the
at
Hamptons?
minimum liquid, you're getting $5 million.
Okay.
And you have to spend her dying days with her, which that's a crapshoot. I don't want to put
Yeah.
a number on it because that's really the risk here.
Yeah.
Like this bitch could hang on for 1 month
Yeah.
or she could hang on for 3 years.
Yeah.
You only have to beat once.
Okay.
The silence is fucking killing
Was she?
me.
Because I got it's a negotiation.
My answer is yes, by the way.
But like, how does she look though? Is it like?
Oh,
She looks like an old ass wrinkly woman that's dying.
I don't know if I could hit that. Like I wouldn't get aroused. It'd be hard. It'd be
I didn't add
baby,
that.
if
into
I
the-
start thinking about 5 million, I get really aroused. That's what you should try.
Josh is racist, by the way.
I just put old wrinkly woman.
a woman from Bali popped
Yeah,
up.
Josh is
A
racist.
Balinese woman in nature. Like, and she's in nature. Like she's in the.
That's why Russell Simmons is there. He's stuck in Bali.
He's still stuck. Flight leave every hour, but he's still stuck.
She kind of aight. I feel like
She's
for
not
five-
kind of alright, baby.
Fair.
I feel like
There's
for
nothing
5
aight about
million.
Give me a row and a honey pack. Easy.
I just don't know, man.
Not only that, like
Rory gonna break her head.
yeah, I'll knock it out the park.
Nah, you wildin'. See, I can
Back shots.
You know
See,
what
that's crazy.
that thing smell like? Ugh.
Stop. Oh, okay. All old people do not stink. Yo, what
They
is-
got a little tang to them.
Old people smell.
got a little tang. They sit
No, it's
down
okay to
here
say.
when they sit down on that couch. You done been in the house when they when Big Mama and them sit down on the couch.
and they all every old person smells the same. Dying
it's-
skin
it's
cells
that
all
little-
smell the
It's that
same.
little tang, that little like
Oh.
where it's like it's not fresh. Like though, Big Mama need to take another shower. Like it's not. You know how it goes. It's not her fault. She's 83 years old. What you want? Yeah.
Oh my fucking.
We talking like that. There's some 83-year-olds that's like really in great shape and like great health though.
Okay, I'm not talking about them though.
I know which ones you talking about. You talking
Yeah.
about the ones that's
I'm not
like,
talking about this racist shit that Josh pulled up, but I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
picture in your own brain. Everyone picture in your own brain. But we know old woman. Why do you keep bringing up?
Why are they all Asian? Please.
I just typed old wrinkly woman. That's all I typed.
Yeah, nah, I can't do it.
All right.
You gotta have some pride, man.
All right, how does that like ruin your pride?
Come on, you ain't supposed to be doing nothing with this old lady.
It's consensual. She wants.
Of
This
course
is her
it's
dying
consensual,
wish,
but
and she's gonna give you her husband's inheritance because of it.
Yeah,
They don't have kids.
I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. I would not get aroused. I'm telling you right now, I couldn't do it. The thought of it is just like making me want to like throw up in my mouth. I can't do it.
Damn.
No.
You ain't
I
poor
would-
enough for
I
me.
would knock the dust off that,
Nah, I'm cool.
Raw.
and I pay for her wax and go in the room.
They gonna wax her. The skin is going to come off.
You want to see white meat?
Yeah. Like,
You
please.
can't wax that old lady, man. You can't do that.
You better send her home early.
yeah.
Send her up yonder.
Have you guys ever given thought to your second wife or second husband? This is the scenario. Your wife or husband
Second husband.
that passes away before you,
Mhm.
and you have a bunch of money. Have you thought about like what you want that person to be?
Say that again.
Let's say you've been married forever.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife dies.
Mm-hmm.
You only have so much time left. She even gave you the blessing. Like, don't be alone. Go out.
Mhm.
What do you think your second wife would be?
I'm an older man. I
Yeah.
don't even think I would get married again. At that point, if I'm like 70,
Mhm.
why would I even get married again?
Who gonna take care of you, Pooh?
What?
Who gonna take care of you?
Shit, I don't know. Hopefully I can take at 70, hopefully I can still take care of myself.
Hopefully, but eventually.
I would think like the salsa instructor at the old folks home. Like that woman. She could just blow me and get all the rest of my money when I die.
Okay.
Blow me to the grave.
Salsa instructor, that is very specific.
How old is
I'm just trying to think of the activities they do at old.
how old is
people's
Robert Kraft? He got to be 70 something, right?
Yo, why Robert Kraft is sick is he's a billionaire and went to a rub and
He's
tug.
84, 70. I'm still in the game. Robert Kraft 84. He's still getting pussy.
And you age way better than him.
That's a fact. Yeah, 84. 70,
Is he still getting pussy? Because he went to
Absolutely.
a
He's a
rub and
billionaire.
tug in
Yes.
Fort Myers, wherever the fuck
That's
it
right.
was. That was like a $10 type joint.
He was just having
Like you
it was
need to have a hooker come to your house, sir.
Yeah, he just wanted to go quick, you know what I'm saying?
It's the experience, the ambiance.
Yeah, his net worth
Feel
is
young
11
again.
billion. I can promise you he's getting pussy.
Okay, so if you still in the game, who you going after?
I don't know if I'll get married though at that age.
All right, cool. Your
wouldn't be
second
married.
girlfriend.
Yeah, I would probably get, whoever was like Miss Turks and Caicos. She's probably like 50 something years old now. I'll probably
Okay.
go after something like that.
Okay, so somebody.
Still look good, but like younger than me. But like still like, I wouldn't go after no 20 something. That's just ridiculous. But like 50, 55, still
Nah.
look good, still, works out, still does Pilates, but just an older woman.
So like
They're out there.
Jada Pinkett Smith, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 11 billion.
Yeah, I'll just take
I'm
Jada.
going,
No, not. I'm talking about a woman like her. A woman like her.
yeah.
Got you. A woman like Jada.
Somebody, woman
There's
between
so
50s
many.
and 60s that still like, gets up, beet juice every morning, Pilates, yoga.
Okay.
I'm getting a
in my
YN.
70s, I'm with you there. Once I hit 80, though, Anna Nicole Smith me.
Nah, but you don't need to though.
Can we pull up that photo of Anna Nicole Smith and her husband?
But that was crazy.
That was the sickest photo, I think, in
I think she
pop
really
culture
loved
history.
him.
I think so too, baby D. I think
Couldn't even speak.
You know what else I think she loved? that inheritance that she thought was coming.
She's kissing a corpse.
Because she never got that money.
She's kissing
know.
Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, she thought that money was coming.
Hey.
What? I didn't wheel Jimmy Carter out to the White House lawn last month. Don't look at me.
Yeah.
This is all right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, having that many chairs for no one to show up.
Having that many chairs.
But look at the Halloween photo right there. I guess somebody played Anna Nicole underneath on the left right there.
That's sick.
That's
It's a
dope.
great Halloween costume.
That is a dope Halloween costume.
Yeah,
That
that was bad.
But yeah, once I hit 80, I need that. But 70, yeah, I'll find someone that's 50, 60 for sure.
Yeah, in my 80s, I still get somebody in the 50s, 60s, still in shape, take care of herself. Yeah, they listen. Sometimes I run across like the older women on IG that still work out, and then when they say how old they are, I'm like, what? They be 65 years old, look great, in shape. Like you would never be able. It's like wow, like she looks amazing. So it's women out there that take care of themselves, and as the older they get, they still look great. Like you just gotta find them.
Okay, before we get to topics of the day, I want to reverse this. I know your answer, so we're going to do a hypothetical. Now, you are dying,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to give your wife the blessing of who she can be with after you die. I know you would say, never that, I'll haunt you for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetical.
Mhm.
You are giving her the blessing. What type of guy do you want your wife to be with at 70?
She's 70.
She's 70, you died, you have to give the blessing. Don't be alone, babe. Just do what you gotta do.
I mean, as long as it's another black guy, I wouldn't want her to like remarry a white guy or be with
Remarry a white guy.
or be with a white guy.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
I wouldn't want that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Somebody that's got their stuff together. That's not just in it, just for.
I would take care of her though, right?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want my wife to get with a white
Now,
guy.
feel like
not
this is the
Rory
plot to
plotting
Pearl
on your
Harbor.
favorite.
You're not legal.
plotting
Don't
on
you
your
can't
favorite,
you
right.
can't I can't die and then now you marry a white guy. Like, nah, you can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, keep it
That's
June.
June.
It's some bitches
Come
that
July though, right? Because it's America.
No.
Okay.
We're gonna keep it black all the way through to your
Gotcha.
dying day. You date another black guy though.
So just any black guy.
Well, he got his things, his shit together. He's doing well for himself. He doesn't have to be like super wealthy or nothing like that. But if
He's going to be spending your money. I just want to make that
that's
clear.
what I'm saying. But somebody that still has, something going on for themselves, not just 50-year-old man or, somebody that's just not doing nothing and hey, this old lady I met, she got a bunch of money coming our way.
Yeah.
I just got to hit it. Like, don't do that to you. Don't play yourself like that.
You gonna haunt him?
Yeah, if she end up with somebody like that, I'm haunting the shit out of him for sure. Mirrors breaking every night.
What if he's a good guy?
Nah, fuck, he ain't no good guy. 50 and he ain't got shit going on.
What if
How could he be a good guy?
What if he looks black, but his grandfather on his mother's side is white?
Josh? Sorry.
Is that true?
No, I
Josh don't look
I
black.
thought he was just Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but you don't look black. Yeah, no. But
Listen, I voted for Obama too.
Yeah.
twice.
2 times.
What does that have to do with anything?
Nothing.
Niggas pull that out, bro.
Okay.
But speaking of moving on to the whites, Maul the prophet.
Nah, don't even cause see, y'all be trying to when I say things in the moment, y'all be laughing at me like, nah, you always take it too. I tried to tell y'all, nothing hurts a woman more than if her man moves on and gets with a white woman.
So that's the
The only
resentment
thing
you
that
have
hurts
for your
more than
wife.
that, the only thing that hurts more than that is if he moves on and he's with a man. That's the only thing that will hurt a woman more. But right underneath that next level of pain is white woman. Yeah, your man leave you. Well,
So
y'all
gay
break
and
up?
white women are pretty much the same, is what you're saying.
No, if you're in a relationship with a guy and he leaves, like y'all break up, y'all split, and you were married because they were married, right?
Yes.
Married, So now you're divorced, and now he gets with a white woman?
Mhm.
Oh, as a Caribbean woman, that will absolutely crush you. And that's what I was trying to say. I was like, yo, go get. And then I just know Sabrina Carpenter. I'm like, listen, I know what the type niggas like. I know what niggas be looking at sometimes when they see them girls at these shows, like new artist, she lit, cute, nice little shape. I know what niggas be looking at. So that's why I said,
You
yeah,
be looking too?
yeah, I'm a man. So I know it's like, oh, she's the lit, she's the new lit girl. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, he Offset gonna go get with Sabrina. Now, I'm not saying he gonna get with her for real, but he revealed that that's his crush. He has a crush on her. Yeah, I know. I know you do. I bet you do. Because you looking at the same shit I'm looking at. Young, attractive, lit, talented, got money, got a bunch of fame. All right, I like her. Cool. Now what? Sabrina hears that. Does she want to entertain it? I don't think so. I think she'll stay away from it. I don't think she don't look like the type that'll entertain it just because of what comes with it. Because then now you get the energy from Cardi's fan base, things like that. I think she's gonna stay away from that. But yeah, this is exactly what, somebody like Offset should move on and date. Go ahead, go get Sabrina. Why not? Have fun.
I wish
Cardi
that's
having
how it
fun,
worked.
right?
If I said I had a crush,
Cardi said
everyone just said
Cardi
you're with
said the
them now.
nigga rented out the castle, put her through the mattress, all that. Cool. If Offset get with Sabrina Carpenter, if he pop out at the next Yankee game with Sabrina Carpenter, Cardi gonna be sick.
And then takes it to a bashment after.
Yeah, Cardi gonna be sick. I don't care what Stefan over there doing. Cardi gonna be over there sick.
I feel like, once
She
you
gonna be
in love
slamming
with
plates in the
once
dishwasher.
you in love with the new nigga, you got a better nigga.
Nah, because you still want you don't want your ex-husband to get with another lit bitch. You don't want that. You don't wish that for him. You don't pray for that for him. When y'all say y'all wish you the best, no, you don't. A woman ain't never wished her ex-husband the best.
I feel like when you're really over them, you wish them the best.
Listen, let me explain something to you. I hear you. If Offset pops out with Sabrina Carpenter, you're going to see exactly how much Cardi is bothered by that. I'm telling you. That's a fact.
I just also don't
If it was another Caribbean woman, I don't think Cardi would care as much. I don't think she'd be bothered by that. A white woman, she's going to be bothered by that.
Okay.
I promise you, she'll be bothered. You're going to see I don't want my kids around her. All of this is going to come out. All of this is coming out.
Beat me to my boy.
I'm telling you right now, if he get with Sabrina Carpenter, all of this is coming. Cardi is coming out with all of this.
What else have you been right about?
A lot. Go down the list, baby D. You don't want to give me my flowers?
You
Okay,
be wrong
I'll take
about
them.
a lot of shit, but you be right sometimes. I like when you right.
I be right a lot. I mean, sometimes I'm wrong. It's okay. Well, nobody's perfect but God. But yeah, I be right about a lot.
I'm here to hate.
What?
What is Mo right about?
A lot.
No. Hear me out. You have been right about a lot of stuff. I'm saying in this instance, is it news that Offset finds a white woman attractive?
No. But I named the white woman.
He did name the white woman.
You said Sabrina.
Yes.
He said
Okay.
Sabrina.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I
he
said Sabrina Carpenter.
exactly.
Oh, my bad.
Come on, man. This is me.
Yeah, no. This is fake.
No Live Fridays. We here now. Yeah.
This is fate. I apologize.
Yeah.
You know she's Amish. She's from Quakertown.
Is she?
Yo, when you see Offset churning butter in Pennsylvania, yeah, you're right. Cardi is gonna lose her mind.
That's what Sabrina's from, Pennsylvania?
Quakertown. That's where the Amish at, right?
I always thought that's just where oatmeal grew. I don't know.
Yo.
Well, there's an Amish person on the front, right?
Quakertown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, man.
1999. Jesus Christ.
She was born in 1999. Offset can't do that. How old is Offset's like my age, right?
Yeah.
Well, he can't do that. What you mean?
See, once again, I'm wrong. I cannot believe people born in 1999 are 26 years fucking old.
Yo,
Time
No,
is
that bitch is
flying.
19.
No, time is flying, baby.
If you were born in 1999, you're 26 right now?
Yeah.
Stefan was born in 1993.
Well, not all right. That's a little bit of a difference.
6 years? Oh, come on, man.
I love a YM.
Come on, man.
Period.
Yeah, go ahead, Offset, man. Listen, man. Hey,
think-
Offset,
you
I'm here to
think-
let you know, bro. Go do what you got to do to be happy, man.
Did you like his new song?
The song with,
JID.
yeah, I like it.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, I
I like it.
think it's really good.
I like it. Offset to me has always been talented. Like I always like, you know what I'm saying, Offset. I always felt like if the Migos did separate, he would be, he'll be okay because he's talented. So yeah, I like to join with him and JID. I like that.
I think it's good too. Do we think Island Records would ever even allow Sabrina to be with Offset?
Why not?
No.
Why not? I think so. Yeah. Because Offset is not, he's not the problematic rapper. Like, I don't think he's outside of his relationship with his wife, like,
It's pretty problematic, baby.
nah. I don't think it's a problem. Like, Offset is not, I don't ever remember a time Offset really being like in the news for like anything violent or, you know, fights, car accidents, drugs, things like. I don't remember. Maybe Offset has been lit for a long time. I'm sure he's been in some type of trouble, but I don't think it's nothing crazy. Like, I don't think he's that problematic of a guy. He's not that, you know, rappers get that stereotype that rappers are dangerous and this, that, and the third. Offset, to me, never came off like that. Like, I don't think, well, the Migos, period, never really came off like that. But Offset, he doesn't seem like that type of guy.
Do you think he's a darling sweetheart of the industry?
I mean, I could see Sabrina liking the Migos. I could see her.
I'm not saying Sabrina wouldn't like him. I don't know Offset, nor do I know Sabrina. I'm not saying they couldn't like each other. I'm saying, would a label allow that?
I mean, she doesn't need it. She don't need the look. Like, if she was an artist that needed the look, she's lit. So she don't need that look. So maybe, like I said, I don't think it'll happen. But I mean, you know, Sabrina, she might flirt with the idea a little bit. Maybe a record, maybe a song, maybe a video.
I could see that, but I think the girl from Girl Meets World that was a Disney star, and they've now turned her into an adult without having to do the Britney Spears route, is not going to allow Offset to be in the mix.
You never know. You never know.
It could mix it up. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Island is still part of Universal. And, you know, Elliot's son is now running Atlantic. I don't know. They could form a Voltron for a rollout, but, you know. This is a sick world we live in.
What is it? It's not. I called it. Now they're not together. They're not dating, anything like that. But this is exactly what Offset is supposed to be doing. Yeah, I got a crush on Sabrina Carpenter. Shake the internet up. There you go.
Is that how you would approach it, though? If you're coming off a divorce and your ex-wife gets with someone that's famous, do you feel like you have to get with someone famous?
Well, me personally, nah, not me. I wouldn't play that game just because that's not the type of guy I am. Am I mad if Offset plays that game? No, not at all. Like, you want to go get, well, you know, this NFL superstar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go tell her where I have a crush on Sabrina Carpenter.
After you saw her in the mirror filming him doing 10 sets of 225,
yeah,
would you hit the gym?
Oh yeah, you got to do that. Yeah.
But quietly, you're not posting it.
Nah, see, that's where you can't post the gym. You just gotta pop out one day.
And you could tell she was wearing his clothes too.
Yeah, you just gotta pop out one day and everybody be like, yo, Offset put on weight. He in the gym, he been in the gym. That's the type of, you can't show like the process.
Yeah.
You gotta show when the work is done and just like one day randomly pop out on stage and with a, you know, just one of those white, you know, one of those white t-shirts that lay the right way after you're in the gym. That's how you do that. Yeah.
I think he's maybe going the wrong route with the white woman, because I think you should stay athlete to compete. I think Offset should go after Caitlin Clark.
All right, listen. If that's the name you want to throw out there, then hey, you know what I mean. It is what it is. But you know,
she checks all the boxes.
No, superstar.
She's white.
Superstar. Superstar athlete. Yeah.
At the top of her league.
Absolutely.
She's got the name.
Yeah. No, you listen. You making points. You making valid points.
I'm in a weird mood today.
I just don't know if that's Offset's pedigree. If that's his type of.
I didn't say it was his type. I'm just saying if we're going off the competing route.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's the one.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm listening. Offset, do what you got to do to be happy, man. I just want Offset to be happy because it hurt. It's painful seeing your woman move on with NFL star and she posting how she just got put through the mattress and all. That shit hurt, man. I want to hear that. Keep that to yourself. Why are you telling? And then it's like, why are you putting that out there?
It was probably a good mattress too. It took a while to.
Oh, you know, it was a great mattress. Yeah. You know what I mean? He rented out a castle. This nigga renting castles for you and shit.
Where you found a castle? Like, where did you find that?
Yeah, man.
Well, the real one to make it happen. A real nigga make it happen.
A real nigga make it happen. See, I love when they talk like that when a relationship is new And that honeymoon, as soon as this nigga Stephon pop out with one of these chicks, when the
They don't even know his middle name.
Yo,
They don't know nothing about him except that it's new and fun.
that's it. That's all they know. All they care about.
I mean,
listen,
but-
Nah, he's the realest I've been with.
Have fun.
You've been with him for 10 days. You don't
Listen.
know fucking thing about him.
So, well, what
as
that
long as
mean?
Cardi is happy and having fun.
I'm not talking about Cardi and Stephon. I'm not talking about Demaris.
Yeah. Yeah. Demaris too. She one of those. She one of them ones.
Relax.
Yeah, she one of them ones.
Relax.
Happy. She come in here. Whenever they start humming like songs, you're not even listening to that.
Shout out to Isaiah Falls and Joyce Rice because Butterflies is an amazing.
Yeah, it's a joint.
Amazing.
Amazing, right?
That's one of them.
Yeah.
One of them joints, right?
Yeah.
How you identify with it?
Yeah. What spoke to you? Like what you?
He
Yeah.
said that smile could give a thug butterflies.
Mm.
Mesmerized by you.
All right, so we know he has 2 felons.
Hold on. Say that again, baby D.
He said, "Baby, you're perfect. Don't let no one tell you otherwise. That smile could give a thug butterflies. I'm mesmerized by you."
Thank you for that, baby D. Thank you, baby D. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm glad you enjoyed that record, baby.
It's a beautiful record.
Shout out to Joyce and Isaiah.
Shout
yes.
out to Joyce.
And I seen you randomly while we were in the office and you had your AirPods in tweet lyrics to My Phone Can Die.
Yeah.
And I know what that song is about.
My phone can die. Mm-hmm.
You don't need anyone but you and I. Okay.
Chill.
No,
The
you
one
could, you could go
the
on
one
Genius
you
now.
love
Look at the
is
lyrics.
right here. The one you love is right here with
Baby
me.
D, see, Baby D would fall in love as soon as the summer starts. Like that's exactly
I am not.
what she would do.
Okay.
I'm good for that.
You
too,
singing all these R&B tunes. You posting all. I'm in your close friends now, so I see the shit. I see the quotes. I see all this. I'm like, and I wanted to respond to one of the quotes like, "Baby D, go to sleep. First of all, take your ass to bed." But I said, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing because I told Baby D I'm just happy to be in the close friends club now. I'm gonna just sit in the back and chill. I'm not going. You don't even know I'm here.
Mhm.
I'm not saying nothing. But just know I seen that quote and I wanted to respond like, "Baby D, who you talking to?"
And wasn't this the Back Outside summer?
According to Cardi, it is.
No, according to Demaris. I feel like a few months ago we were talking like this was
Yeah.
the summer.
You don't go outside to stay outside. Did Cardi go outside to stay outside? My bitch went outside for 2 days.
Nah, she out there outside together. That's all. You outside to copy. Heard you, baby. Heard you, baby D.
This is all
Baby
for-
D, just know that I heard you.
This is all produced.
This is
guys.
all produced.
With
This
camera.
is yeah.
This is all
It's
produced.
all
This is
produced.
all
All
for
production. All
Yeah,
production.
All production.
Just know I heard you, baby D. I heard you. That's all.
No worry and mouth.
Mo, have you ever signed up for a phone plan and thought this is an affordable price, and then you get your bill back and go, nah,
Feel
this,
like I got shammed.
this is not what you said at all.
Feel like a sham.
Doesn't happen with Boost. You pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, data, starting at just $25 a month.
5G speeds not available in all areas. After 30 GB, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan.
Joe and Jada gave their top 5 female rappers.
I don't
All
care
right,
what
man.
Joe and Jada did. I don't care what them niggas
Shout out to the volume.
do. What?
That's a wild segue. Now let's stay on Cardi for a second and actually get to some news because we've been bullshitting. Josh had put that we were getting killed on IG for saying that Cardi's album might have been rushed. Is that true? I didn't even check the comments.
Yes.
We was getting
They kept saying 7 years. How is 7 years being rushed? And it's like, people are so stupid.
No, I understand
Oh.
what they're saying though.
I don't.
understand what they're saying. No, I understand what they're saying, but they misunderstood what we said. We're saying that it's rushed because everything that happened with the label heads that signed Cardi are no longer there. And now all of a sudden that they're not there, the album comes out.
Outside came with no visual, and
Right.
we've seen Cardi's biggest strength when she puts out music is putting it with an incredible visual. That didn't happen yet. Wait, I don't know. I'm done with internet comments.
No, but
Are people that redacted?
Yes. When they just hear what you said, but they don't understand context. So in the context of everybody that signed Cardi that had something to do with her first project, no longer being at the label, and then now all of a sudden the album is out. Now Cardi, like we said, if they listen to it, but people just watch clips. Now that the album is coming out, we know that some of these songs probably have been recorded for a couple years. Maybe some tweaks here and there to some lines that may be dated and things like that. But overall, I think the project has been done for a few years now.
But when you do a project for a few years, and Rory had this issue when you were doing your album, and I kept telling you, hey, stop changing songs, and you're like, this sound isn't relevant anymore. I'm not in love with this song anymore. Like, when you've been recording an album for 7 years, things are going to habitually change. The sound's gonna change. Like, you can't release music that sounds like fucking 2019, 2020. Like, you have to keep up with the time. So yeah, sometimes shit is going to be new. And also, she addressed why the 2 of her biggest songs are going on the album. And she says people search for them all the time and they're not on the album. She has a point with that. Like, when you're looking for, like, your biggest songs have to have a home. And that home is usually an album.
I mean, all right, if I go to Spotify right now.
So, for example, when I go to Apple Music, right, unless you go to if you go to look for an album or you go to listen to an artist's album, you're going to miss 2 of her biggest songs because they're not on an album. If you go to the albums and hit shuffle, which a lot of people do, you will not hear those songs.
I mean, when I type in Cardi B on Spotify, which is the biggest DSP, so I'm just using that as an example. I mean, it's the 3rd song when I click her artist page. I don't have to search for it.
Yeah, but if you're people who listen to albums, babe. I listen to albums. I don't listen to singles. When I go to listen to an artist, I'm listening to their album.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Baby D, but no,
but I don't.
That's not. People can find WAP.
Like, I'm trying to compliment how big of a song WAP.
Now, let me be clear. I don't care if she put it on the album, because, like I said, it's on the track list. It's the last 2 songs, WAP and what was the other one? Up. The last 2 songs on the track list. I really don't care about it. Now, the fact that it came out that her song is already able.
Her album
is 1.5 million.
Well, no, I told you guys that they changed that rule, and she spoke to that as well. That's why I'm still confused why it's on there.
It doesn't count for first week, but it counts for overall.
It counts for overall. It doesn't count for first week.
Okay. Well, if it counts for overall, these 2 songs don't even count for
Listen, man, this is why I don't even like to talk the numbers. Cool. Because it's just, I just want the music to be good. I said it when she announced the album's coming. I don't care. Okay, you made us wait 7 years. But this is the thing now. Because you made your fans wait 7 years, and again, the success that Cardi had first album, not many can say they had that type of success on any album. She had it on her first album. So you set the bar high. You let your fans wait 5, 6, 7 years. Cool. As long as the music is good, and as long as it's people love the album, the wait don't matter after that. Once the album's out, people are like, yo, there's some shit on here. It don't even matter how long people had to wait. All of that goes out the window. But the music has to be good.
Yeah, and
that's the bottom line.
We've spoken to that. She brought up how she's not a lot of the pressure that she gets to do shit the cool way. Like, for example, she brought up that she didn't submit WAP for a Grammy.
I was gonna ask you, being Barty Game, what does she mean? I did not know that the haters made her not submit WAP. Why would you not submit WAP to the Grammys?
Because people feel like it wasn't, no album came out.
It was a big controversy. Like, yeah, it was a big controversy.
Wait, just do you need an album to submit a song?
I don't.
I mean, I
didn't understand that when it happened either. I didn't understand that when it happened. I think it was because of the graphic nature possibly of the song or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but she was pressured to not submit it and she didn't, which sucks because she probably would have won.
Yeah. Like the biggest song of that year. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think her thing is like, I don't want to just be like, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this. Like, I should do this the cool way. And it's like, man, no. Any fucking artist and any label will tell you to do that, to give your 2 biggest songs a fucking album home. And everybody else does it.
Cardi, to me, doesn't come across as a liar, but that does not make any sense to me. There's no way a label is going to say, yo, the fans will be mad if you submit.
No, it wasn't the label. It wasn't the label.
Who do you think submits to the Grammys?
Yeah, but I don't think it was she didn't say, she said, I let y'all bully me. And I think it was something else, but it wasn't the label or the fan.
I'm not sure. And this isn't research, but I was asking you because when I read that,
I'm not, confused. I don't know all the details to that.
Well, I mean.
Does it matter? Cardi's album is coming September 19th.
Yes, September 19th.
Am I the Drama? Again, I'm just, I just want the music to be good. I want Cardi good. You made us wait 7 years. Cool. Was busy, had family, married, respect all of that. Make sure the family is good first and foremost. Whenever you want to get back to the art and the music, you do that. So obviously she feels like she's in that space. I'm just hoping that the music is good. She got some shit on there. And that's it, man. All these numbers and why I didn't put this out, all of that is Once this album drops, if the music is good, all of that shit doesn't even matter. So
Can we stay uptown for a quick second?
let's always stay uptown.
Because
Rory, what's up? What you want to chop cheese? What's good?
I do want to thank our brother in arms, Jim Jones, for making Nas relevant again. Thank you.
Wait, what?
Thank you to Jimmy. Nas a legend, and I appreciate that our guy Jimmy has made him relevant once again.
See, you being funny, and I respect that. I respect you being funny. I respect you finding
He's
humor.
being funny.
No, I respect you finding humor.
And you know that's my guy.
No, listen, I respect you finding humor in this. Now, we spoke about this the other day. I thought
And then he doubled down and went and did another interview.
Jim was trolling. And to some extent, I feel like he may still be
He
trolling.
said on last Sunday on Instagram that he was trolling.
Yeah, but now this latest clip that came out, he sat down with Bag Fuel.
Yeah.
I believe he sat down with
Clue was on there as well.
He sat down with them, and his quote was, "What I did for Nas recently probably has never been done in his life. Last time he was in some viral shit like this was when he was getting at Jay-Z." Now, he may have a point with the viral thing, right? He may have because Nas is not somebody that goes viral much. If that I
There wasn't viral didn't exist when he was going to Jay-Z.
But this is what I'm getting at. But on the flip side of this, I don't think Nas cares about going. He owns Ring cameras. Like
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's one of the first investors in Ring camera. Like I don't think
Shout out to Anthony.
I don't think Nas cares about going viral. And that's the thing. Like
You don't think Nas does not care about going viral?
And that's the thing. Like, Jim, I understand what Jim said. So he may have a point. More
No,
people.
he doesn't.
No. He may have a point in the whole Nas being viral thing.
What's the definition of viral?
But at the same time, Jim, you're going viral off of talking about Nas. The things that you're saying about Nas is why you're going viral, because people can't believe that you're actually saying these things about Nas. It's like, Jim, what you've done, and we talk about it all the time, what Jim has done to me, he has surpassed what anybody ever thought he would do in music. He has dope albums, dope songs, and if you've been around long enough to see Diplomats from the start to where it is now, you are looking at Jim like, damn, like he really turned his music career into something really lucrative. Like Jim wasn't even rapping at first. So for him to be doing what he's doing now, and then when you look at his catalog and the songs, it's like, oh shit, he got some joints. Salute to that. But this is Nas we talking about. Like, this is one of the GOATs, and Jim has been on record praising Nas and saluting Nas. Like, if you're from New York City and you grew up in New York City in hip hop, there's no way you didn't look to Nas at one point and be like, yo, that's that dude. All of us have looked up to Nas, saluted Nas at one point or another. So now with this thing of going viral, yes, more people are talking about it, but they're talking about it in a way of they can't believe that you actually said that you have more Billboard entries than Nas, which we know that's not true. We debunked that in about 17 seconds. But everybody had to check first because it was kind of like, for somebody to even say that, that's like, word? Like, hold on, he might.
Because then you start thinking like, damn, I don't know about
missed
Billboard
it.
shit.
Yeah, like, maybe I don't know. I don't pay attention to Billboard like that. Jim being an artist, he would pay attention to his Billboard. We don't really look at that. So it's like, word, you got more. It's like, nah, we checked it. We were right. Of course, he doesn't. Cool. But now the whole going viral thing, but at the same time, Jim is going viral for talking about Nas, who hasn't said anything. That's the crazy part about all of this. Like, Nas still hasn't responded to any of this. And he probably won't.
But I'm
that's
asking,
how Nas.
what is viral?
Well, viral is just where, you sit down on these platforms and you say something and they clip it and it goes everywhere. Blogs pick it up and, that's the viral thing.
Okay.
Like everybody picks up a soundbite of you saying some crazy shit.
Okay, Nas, when he named his album Hip Hop Is Dead when I was in high school, was that not a version of viral? That was the biggest conversation
absolutely.
ever. When Nas wore a shirt to the Grammys that had the hard ER on it, was that not viral?
Very viral.
When Nas put Khaleesi's wedding dress on the album cover, was that not fucking viral?
Talk your shit, Nas fan.
Yeah, but no, but
Big queen.
Jim is talking about recent virality.
Nas is almost 50.
He shouldn't be going viral.
So is Jim. Like,
And listen, different paths, and I'm not judging either of those paths. What works for people works for people. Like we said, we love what Jim has been
how
doing
old is
lately.
Nas? Nas is 50?
But like, why all of a sudden now that's a stat? Because someone that doesn't want to go viral, you got him viral?
Yeah, like it's not a stat.
Nas is 51.
Nas is 51. How old is Jim?
Edible age.
Is Jim?
Jim Jones.
That's who you'd pick for your second husband?
Yeah.
Jim is 40. Jim will be 49 in July.
Jim don't go viral for his music.
Well, that's what people are saying. They're saying like you're going viral because you're talking about one of the biggest rappers ever. You're going viral. You're a musician that's going viral for nothing that has to do with music. So that's what people are pointing to. So, you know, it's just they playing two different games. Like Jim is playing a game or cares about a game that Nas doesn't even care about. Like that's the difference here.
Do you remember
should just
when
start a podcast.
Nas hopped on Let Nas Down remix?
Yeah.
That's not viral.
Yeah, I mean, no.
All people were talking about.
But I'm just saying, he's talking about as recently. Listen, let me be clear. What Jim is saying, Jim is wrong. Like, Jim is wrong in what he's saying. Like, I'm not trying to, say Jim is right. But I thought Jim was trolling, but this last clip.
What's the definition of relevant? Because
It depends on who you ask.
just
It depends on who you ask.
with Mass Appeal, 7 albums that are coming out this year that he's EPing.
That's why I said 2 different games. They're playing two different focuses, 2 different goals.
He put out the Supreme doc.
Yeah,
he
it's
put
just-
out movies.
It's 2 different goals, man. That's all it is. But I thought Jim was like really trolling when all of this started, when he said he has more Billboard entries than Nas. But now with this latest clip, like his energy seems like, no, he's serious though. Like it seems like I'm making Nas relevant. It's never been, what I'm doing for him has never been. And I'm just looking at him say that and I'm like, yo, but Nas is not trying to be like in this viral thing. Like he's not even playing that game. Like Nas don't care about that shit. But I mean, listen, man, whatever.
And if he's going off those conversations of talking on a podcast about Nas in a viral sense, okay, yes, Jim, you are correct. But a few years ago, 2 years ago, Irv Gotti went on Drink Champs and told the story of after Nas signed, he wanted to go to Baltimore with a bunch of Maybachs and stunt in the hood. And Nas was like, I think I'm cool, bro.
Yeah.
That went way more viral than this did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And again, I like that Jim doubled down on it. Go ahead, keep talking.
I mean, listen, again, he's going viral. He's right.
Go for it, man.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's going viral because people are kind of confused at the things that he's saying about Nas. It's kind of like, yo, but this is Nas you talking about. Like, he's not trying to be viral or trying to be relevant, like whatever we think is relevant. Like, Nas he's doing a whole bunch of other shit and, he's well off. He's great. Nas is in a very great space in his life.
And that's why I feel like with Krishan Rock, when she was saying she made Blueface relevant again, I'm like, we talk about Blueface, like, he's the Nas of his generation. You can't even like say that type of shit.
She's not wrong.
He's in jail.
I think she was talking about.
Can we have some grace for people,
I think
please?
she was talking, if I'm not mistaken, I think she was talking about when they were dating. I don't think she was talking about currently. Was she talking about currently?
I don't know, and I actually don't really care. I was joking. We don't have to deep dive.
Yeah, no,
into
we
this entire
don't. We
thing.
don't have to deep dive into it. But
I don't know.
also right.
Yeah, I'm sure they helped each other with the viral shit when they did a show where their families were beating each other up, like for viral moments. Yeah, they probably both helped each other.
She said, I'm the reason Blue's where he's at now. He's in jail. Like,
So you snitched.
so what is she saying right now?
So you were at.
He was
I'm the reason Blue's where he's at now. Okay.
He was a flop. Y'all need to stop playing with me. Yeah, he was who he was, but everybody had the same opportunity I had when I came around him and they ain't did nothing. I put him back on the map. What did anybody else do? I don't want to get into that because that's a ghetto part of the world that I'm not really a part of. But from what I saw, the only thing I ever saw Blueface was Bust Down Tatiana
Great record.
with Cardi's remix. That was my
Okay.
shit.
I'm just saying,
Had his breath smell like
we'll move
pussy
on
and
to like
mimosas.
music that we care about, but I will end this with, if you have my face tattooed on your whole fucking neck, you can't call me a flop. Your neck floppy now. Floppy ass neck.
Clock it.
Clock
Okay.
it. Clock it, baby.
I'm not arguing with you.
Anyways, Doechii and Tyler.
Yeah. Doechii and Tyler previewed a new track called Get Right.
Mhm.
And the great MIA, our beloved MIA, is saying that
Our beloved.
Our beloved.
our beloved MIA
Dearly beloved.
is saying
That's what Lux was talking
that
about?
track was stolen from her track Boys, if I'm not mistaken, Josh, is the name of it? Yes. So we listened to both before we started recording. What are you guys' thoughts?
Well, here's the thing. I had heard the record when it came out a few days ago for this fashion show, and I liked it. I wasn't aware of the MIA boy shit, and I watched MIA's Valuetainment interview. I even sent some clips to Maul, like, yo, this is, one flew over the cuckoo's nest with MIA right now. So when I saw this clip, I was like, here goes MIA. And then I clicked it, and I said, boy, does she have a fucking point.
I mean,
Yeah, she kinda, I don't know. She cooking.
I mean,
Okay, here's me to give bail, because you guys think I hate Doechii. When they previewed these records, we saw with the whips and chain shit, with the clips 2 years ago, nobody's clearing this shit. Who's to say that they didn't already know that, let's say Doechii is a fan of MIA and knows that boys record, which I didn't know it. Maybe she knew she was going to sample it. They were previewing it, like they're going to clear it and like pay her. I still, if I'm MIA, feel a fucking way.
Yeah.
Don't play some shit in one of the biggest fashion shows and you didn't check.
Nah, I don't
me.
even know y'all cut the record. Yeah.
Yeah, like, no, I would feel a way, but it's too obvious that Doechii or Tyler or whoever produced, it was produced by Pharrell. There's no reason Pharrell didn't know that that's not it.
Does MIA own the
Well, Pharrell's track record,
record?
his history, he's been caught in some, hot waters when it comes to sampling.
A little bit of a pickle.
No.
Yeah, but Pharrell, out of all of our A-list producers, may be last on that list.
Oh no, I'm not saying. I'm just saying
He's
it's
not
happened.
a Timberland, and this isn't just because of the AI shit. Tim has been caught 1,000 times with sample shit. Pharrell's really low on that list as far as the sample shit. It was really just the blurred lines thing that went,
It's a big record.
Yeah. But other than that, Pharrell has been really good as far as crediting
Oh yeah,
artists and like.
yeah, definitely.
But this is kind of like a straight. It's
Listen, MIA. I know people have their gripes and their feelings about MIA, and like to say she just be looking for a reason to flip out and be upset about something. She has a legit reason here though. That sounds
Hell
just
yeah.
like her record.
She's also not, because the nearest example that I could think of is Milkshake, which was produced by the Neptunes, was sampled on Beyonce's album, and Khalees wasn't originally told or paid or whatever that was.
yeah.
And that was a thing because Pharrell just gave that little thing to Beyonce. Eventually, like Beyonce just took it off because Khalees won't shut up about it.
Okay, so with Pub, it's different. So let's say Khalees wrote the lyrics to Milkshake. That's not what was sampled. Pharrell owns the Pub on the music that was written, and that in most cases would be his choice and his publisher's choice to do so.
Her voice saying "La La" was in.
Oh, then never mind. Yes.
Yeah.
Then, but also there's shitty pub deals where if you have not recouped your pub deal, sometimes you can't even make that decision. It's your publisher's shit. Like that money won't even go to you. Let's say, which I'm sure Khalees has probably fulfilled her pub contract. It's Khalees, like huge records. But if I sign a pub deal and they give me, I don't know, $500,000 and I don't get to a point where I recoup that, let's say I get a sync on a TV show, that goes to my publisher. I'm lucky if I signed a right deal with that advance that I can make the decision with my publisher, yes or no, on if we approve on it. But that money doesn't go to you. That's not your decision.
Yeah.
That's why everyone says stop signing fucking pub deals. Because they get to decide what they can do with your music. And if you don't recoup, you fucked.
Yeah.
So with this MIA situation, I'm looking now. It's produced by MIA and Switch. Who knows what those splits were? I don't know where MIA's pub shit is at. A conversation could have happened that maybe legally she's not privy to, and no one did anything wrong legally. And that's how fucked up the music industry is. And I'm artist first, but I'm just telling you what paperwork first is the only thing that matters in this situation. So we don't know what it is, but because Pharrell is the one produced the song and produced these fashion shows, I don't think we should be killing Doechii or Tyler on this entire thing. I'm sure Doechii was like, wait, you about to play that? Bet.
Yeah.
You'd have to look at Pharrell and see what he was doing. But I also don't think when you have a company like Louis Vuitton, like you're just taking risks like that.
Yeah.
So I think somebody spoke to somebody. I just don't know if MIA was privy to it. which is fucked up. But if I'm her, I'm right on IG and Twitter too. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? It's my song.
I'm not against the idea that even though somebody spoke to somebody, people are okay having the artist not know, because when the artist comes out and starts talking about it and it gets picked up by all the blogs, it's free publicity. I'm also not against like, oh, okay, she's gonna be pissed about that. Oh well, she'll talk about it. She'll act the ass, and
nobody will care.
And it's free publicity.
You guys are gonna have me here defending corporate. If somebody signs a pub deal 20 years ago, there's a whole new regime there that doesn't know your manager, doesn't even know who to get in contact with, and legally I don't need to.
Yeah.
I'm at my job. Like, all right, approved. Mm-hmm. I'm going off I check with legal. This is my job here to approve some shit. It's going against your budget. You owe us money anyways. What, I'm gonna just try to track you? I'm gonna cold DM you on Instagram? Like, people change managers. How long has MIA been in the game? 20 years?
More than that.
She's probably had 15 different managers. Like, I don't even know who to fucking contact. And I don't need to. So, which is fucked up. I'm just telling you how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with her though.
I'm not mad.
That's your fucking nerve.
She got a point.
You got some fucking nerve.
She got a valid reason. Obviously that is a sample of her record. So yeah, we'll see what comes of it.
And if they made that mistake, she has all the leverage in the world now. Because I think it's a great record. I know some people were killing it, but that's a joint. Mm-hmm. Pharrell, Doechii, Tyler, that is a joint. That's going to work for sure. The moment I was like, this is a sync heaven. That's going to be movies, commercials. This record is out of here. If they didn't go take the proper steps, all right, you want this shit out? The MIA could take the whole pub on that if they fucked up that way. Yeah, I own 100% of this pub. She will eat off that shit if they want to release it.
Y'all still think I was wrong about Will Smith having a midlife crisis?
I never said he wasn't having a midlife crisis. We never said that. I think our thing was you said he was clout chasing, and that's what we disagreed on.
So y'all don't think he's clout chasing?
I don't think that he's clout chasing.
Part of me saying he having a midlife crisis because he's clout chasing. He doesn't have to.
I think he might be having a midlife crisis, but I don't think that he's clout chasing. But I get what you're saying. We can agree to disagree. You've seen more footage that lends to you.
You haven't?
Oh, what's he been doing?
You haven't seen him on Charlie Sloth? You haven't seen him in the streets of London, like rapping, freestyling in the street? You didn't see none of these clips?
I have not.
Like he's recently on?
Yes.
Charlie.
He's on fire in the booth.
Can we watch it now?
If y'all would like to,
no,
but
we'll
I'm just telling you.
We'll do it on Patreon.
Wait, but can we take a quick break and watch it? And then come right back in?
Sure.
This is new? This just happened?
I think this came out how many days ago, Josh? 4 days ago?
4 days ago.
Oh yeah, we have to watch this. All right, we're back. Upon further review, I don't know, Maul may have a point.
He cooked. There's way worse rappers that
he's not.
Charlie.
He's not clout chasing. I'm still on the side of this is a midlife crisis. He said in the freestyle he has wealth trauma.
I want wealth trauma.
I actually thought it was kind of a hard one. I see where he was trying to take it, but I feel like Charlie was the worst in that entire thing. I don't know if it was Will.
All right, well. Listen, man, I love Will Smith like everybody else do, man. I just think that it's certain things that he shouldn't be doing at this point in his life and career. Will Smith shouldn't be rapping on Charlie Sloth. He shouldn't be rapping in the streets of London. I sent it to you, Rory, if you want to see that other clip.
You're just saying he shouldn't be rapping. You keep naming places. He just shouldn't be rapping.
He shouldn't be rapping. Will Smith don't need to be doing that. This is Will Smith we talking about. Like, and it's like, I get it. You know, that's your first love, your first passion. But you so successful in Hollywood, you should look at rap as like, I would never do that again. Like,
no, that's fucked up. Don't do that to rap.
What? Because what are you doing it for? What are you doing it for?
Because he enjoys it, Mom.
He's not going.
Got the first rap Grammy.
All right,
he enjoys it.
That's what's up.
They have 3 kids.
Yeah.
Will Smith has 3 kids.
But Jada will tell you she has 3 kids too. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. But who's the other kid?
His first son, the oldest son.
Oh, fuck.
Just the 2 of us type shit.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Shout out to Trey.
He's doing the post promo for the album, dog. You have to remember the rollout. Like,
continue to support
the rollout now and this time is after. So he's got to keep. That's why he in London.
I think he's an A-list Hollywood actor. You talking about he has to keep doing it? No, he does not, bro. What the fuck?
You're saying he needs to act better as a rapper?
No, he just doesn't need to be rapping on Charlie Sloth or anywhere else.
Or anywhere else is so funny.
What are we talking about? Like, this is Will Smith we talking about. This is like hip hop royalty, Hollywood royalty. Like, you don't need to be rapping on Charlie Sloth.
You wasn't in Jeff's mom's basement.
Mm-hmm. All this.
I wasn't.
In my basement.
But he came a long ways. Stay out the way now. Leave that rap shit alone. You don't see Jazzy Jeff jumping on here trying to show that he can still mix.
You only saying that because
Wait,
you
what?
don't like the way that Will raps. Because if
Jazzy
Jay
Jeff
was,
DJs all the time.
if Jay-Z was
He
still
ain't
making
going, I'm
music,
saying he's not going on platforms just trying to display his skill set. He still gets booked for parties and some big shit. Yes, because that's
Does
who he
tours.
is. Yes.
Greatest DJ of all time.
This is what I'm saying. But he not doing that type of shit. Will Smith don't need to be doing that, bro. That's a better. That's a better look for. That's a greater look for Charlie than it would ever be for Will Smith. That does nothing for Will Smith.
Will is just showing that he's tapped into the culture.
No, he's not. He's trying to show that he's tapped into the culture. He's so far removed from hip hop. It's like, bro, you are Hollywood royalty, bro.
Can you
that's
give me?
great.
Can you give me a few bars of what you think his on the radar freestyle is going to be? Because when you're in London, you have to stop in New York on the way back to LA, so you know it's coming. He might be in New York right now doing on the radar.
I hope not, man.
I hope for Gabe. Hell yeah, he deserves that Will Smith look.
I just, I hate to see the guys that I look up to just doing shit later on in their life that they don't have to.
Do you think Jazzy Jeff passed on the album, like to make it a Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff situation?
I don't know if he passed on it. Maybe Will didn't even ask him about it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, listen, man, we don't need to be doing that. How old is Will Smith? 60?
Probably.
Close to 60, right? He's definitely 55.
somewhere wrong.
Because if Nas is 52, Will Smith got to be older than Nas.
Yeah, but Nas was also like 17 when he came out.
So, shit. So
He is 56 years old.
Well,
Yeah.
Come on, man. You don't need to be doing Charlie Sloth. So it's okay. Well, we still love you, but you doing shit like that, we gonna laugh at you. Well, I'm gonna laugh. Let me speak for myself.
I was
I'm
about to say,
gonna laugh
speak
at
for
you.
yourself.
I'm gonna laugh.
Well, I felt 56 years old when I saw the freshman cover of XXL.
I'm sure you did.
I'm glad they're still doing this though. Like I don't know if the young kids respect XXL like
Yeah, but
like we
does it
used to.
still have its allure? Does it still have its relevance? Let's
No.
ask Jim Jones.
But if Jimmy talks about this, this will go viral.
Yeah.
Everyone can thank Jimmy if this even hits the internet. But I mean, of course it doesn't have the same allure as it used to, but what does?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's changed. So I'm not going to just shit on XXL for that. I appreciate that they're still keeping something I love moving. I mean, I know Rayvon. Of course, we know the GOAT Jello.
I've heard of YTB Fat or Fit.
Nah, you've heard of a bunch of letters because I get a bunch of letters confused a lot too.
Yeah. I've heard of those people. And Nino Paid. I've heard of these people. I think, and even when they were having a conversation where they were killing us on the internet saying that we don't talk about rap enough, the newer rappers, and I was just like, we're not the people for that. People were like, you guys are supposed to be music journalists. I'm like, we're not music journalists. We're real niggas with opinions. We can only talk about what we listen to, what we like, or what we don't like. We cannot talk about every single artist that comes out because we're not going to sit and take the time to listen to all these people. We're just not going to do that. That's not our plan.
And on top of that, we talk about young artists. I mean, of course, we talk about Hove constantly, but other than that, we talk about new artists.
We do. But what I'm saying is they say we don't cover everything. And I'm like, we don't cover everything because that's not our platform and that's not our job to do so. Like, we don't know who a lot of these people are. And we shouldn't. We're too old for some of this shit.
Oh, wait, I know the Ian kid.
Okay.
I don't know any of these people.
You know Rayvon and Jello.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously, but like Baby Chest, what is it? Baby Chestfoot? Baby Chayfoot? Baby Chief Do It? I've never heard of that. Don't know who that is. Baby Chief Do It could walk in here right now. I wouldn't know who that is.
He was inspired by Lil Baby, Chief Keef, and Nike.
Seriously? That's how you came up with that name?
No.
No
just
idea
Why are you
Oh, I'm
listening
about to be
to
like, what?
And I don't want this to come off as if we're being disrespectful to these artists.
I'm
because
not being-
we
No,
are
I'm being
not.
disrespectful to my old ass self.
Yeah, I was
That's
about to
it.
say,
Yeah, I mean,
we
I
are
can't-
TT and
I
yeah.
can't talk about people that I've never heard of, and I can't disrespect somebody. I've never heard of you. It's no disrespect. You probably dope. Maybe that's just my lack of not being tapped into this type of rap. But
the younger,
I mean,
the younger generation.
yeah, like I wasn't tapped in with Kai Cash. I wasn't tapped in with him
Mhm.
out of that whole Joey Badass versus the West Coast moment. I come to find out who Kai Cash is. I like him.
Mhm.
So this may be another thing here, but for this list to come out, because this is a freshman cover of XXL, you know, this used to have a lot of relevance. Some great artists have had this honor of being on the cover of the freshman XXL, but
Current legends now.
current legends now. Most of these people I've never heard of. Not to say they're not dope, not to say they're not going to become legends in their own right. As of today, I have never heard of probably 80% of this list.
You know who Ian is?
Who's Ian? Which one is Ian? I'm looking at the picture.
white. He is the one. You may remember him from when Tyler brought up people that are cosplaying Future. He's been viral. He sounds like Future. He's been super viral. He had Marshawn Lynch in one of his videos. Like the kids like Ian a lot. I'm actually shocked he's considered a freshman because he's been out for a minute and making noise. I agreed with Tyler, and when we even talked about it, I had a bunch of people hit me like, "Yo, chill. He's a good guy." I'm like, "What the fuck that got to do with his music?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying he's a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying this stinks.
Yeah.
But
it's okay to say stuff stinks when it stinks, though. And just because you don't think it stinks doesn't mean it doesn't stink. Like
me saying it stinks is not going to affect Ian's life whatsoever. The kids love him. Yachty loves him. He does numbers. He's going to be fine.
Yeah.
But I also think it stinks.
Yeah. which is fine.
And that's another reason when they were killing us, they're like, you guys want us to, they're like, you don't talk about this person, this person, this person. And I'm like, you want us to talk about shit that we don't, you want us to shit on it? Why would we do that? If we're not the audience for it, why would we come out here and shit on something just to say that we talked about it? No, it's not for us. We're not going to tell our audience about it. But, you know, if their core audience discovers them, then that's fine. But I'm not going to come out here and shit on the kids' music just because I'm like, oh, that shit is ass, real hip hop, rappity rap. I'm not going to do that. I hate when older people did that shit to us. So no, I'm not going to do that. Let the kids enjoy the music that they like.
Yeah, they can enjoy it and I can say it's trash.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Not going to change anything.
Yeah, when they've been around as long as I have and heard the music that I've heard, like they're going to get to a point where they're going to feel like whatever new wave is coming, they're going to feel like some of that shit is trash.
When all the old heads I knew heard T-Pain and said, yo, that's ass, I said, I do not give a fuck what you think. I love T-Pain.
Yeah, same with Soulja Boy.
It happens.
Like, I don't care.
It happens.
My dad
Just
said
because
Drake
you
was
think
gonna
it
ruin
stink
hip
doesn't
hop.
mean anything to me.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that you won't have success and be a legend at some point in your career, but it's just not for everybody. That's all. That's all.
So Jeff Bezos.
What happened with Jeff, man?
We can do
After he sent everyone to space, he rented out he rented out a city for his wedding.
Jeff Bezos getting married again?
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff. That's when you got that type of money. You don't give a fuck.
Well, he got divorced a little. He got divorced a significant while ago. And he's been with the same girl.
He's been dating this woman for a while.
What's a while?
He has so
Like
much money
5
that
years.
the courts can't even divvy this up.
Yeah,
Like money doesn't exist.
What did his ex-wife get? What did he sign off on? It was some crazy. It was like
she became, I think,
500 million or something like that.
No, she became, I think, like the 8th richest person in the world after
The divorce?
which is
But she
insane.
helped him build that company. So
No, we're not saying she didn't deserve
Oh,
it. No,
I was
we're
saying,
saying
and
how
still-
much money she got. She
38
became,
billion. 38 billion.
Wait a minute.
Well, she got a 4% stake in Amazon. So at the time it was valued at 38 billion. It could be up or down from now. Who knows? She could lose it all.
Okay,
Who
Mackenzie
knows?
Scott received 19.7 million shares of Amazon stock, representing a 4% stake in the company. She transferred vertical control of her Amazon shares to Jeff Bezos, meaning he retains control over those shares. In the years, a significant portion of her wealth to charitable causes exceeding. In the years following the divorce, Mackenzie Scott has donated a significant portion of her wealth to charitable causes, exceeding $19 billion to various organizations.
It's called a 501(c)(3) mall, so you don't get taxed.
Oh, I know exactly what that's called. She didn't give away anything. If you think she gave, nobody cares about starving children $19 billion worth. No.
We could
Fuck
get
them
rid of
kids.
starving children with 1% of y'all wealth.
Yeah. We could end world hunger with 1% stake in Amazon. And she got 4% of it. That is fucking crazy.
I'm asking.
It just ain't no sex that good.
Ma.
It's just not. That's all I'm saying.
Ma.
It's just not. Let's be real.
Why would you make it about sex? That girl built that company with him.
Oh, that's what you were referring to? That she didn't deserve the 38?
I'm not saying she didn't deserve it. I'm just saying ain't no sex that good. I'm never giving my wife 4% of my company. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just not. If I have that type of money, I'm not divorcing you.
We both gonna die?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I know people that make $85,000 a year that have figured out ways to block lawyers to not get divorced because they didn't want to give shit. You think Jeff Bezos can't block a divorce?
Yeah. Jeff
just be separated and go about your business.
Yeah.
I feel like
divorced.
I feel like y'all are being a little like him giving away 4% of this company to the person who built the company with him.
Wait, I think she should get whatever she
Oh,
deserves.
she should get whatever
No,
she
I'm
deserves.
saying
I'm not
I
mad at
wouldn't
that.
divorce her because she deserves the money. We just gonna stay.
No,
We're
gonna figure this out.
We're gonna stay married.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
We
We don't believe in divorce.
He pisses away that 4%. He don't care about that shit. He with his new girl now. She happy. He happy.
He tried to rent the city of Venice.
Yeah. A nigga ain't never running Venice for me. That's crazy. He love her.
What do you think the
She
price
about
is?
to take him to the cleaners too. She said, what she got? 38? Shit, I could at least get one.
Yeah.
That's what, all right. Y'all think I'm joking? All right. Then when it happened,
you
this
said-
time next year when we sitting there talking about Jeff Bezos getting divorced, y'all gonna be like, damn, all you was right again. All right.
And you know she's gonna be in that litigation. Like, first of all, he sent 6 women to space.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
Or maybe she could love him and they could stay together.
Maybe. You're right, Demaris. Yeah.
Like, damn, y'all
Maybe-
making Jeff
maybe-
seem like he ain't that nigga. Like, damn.
Maybe- no, I think-
maybe Jeff sling pipe. Maybe bitches don't want to leave Jeff.
Well, obviously
Jeff
one of them
swing
wanted
mail.
to.
I could order something on Amazon right now to get here in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He's literally the worst thing that ever happened to the world.
So did he rent Venice? Did he actually rent it?
No,
Yes.
they protested, right?
They protested, but it protested and forced him to change his venue. But he still,
a city being your venue is hilarious.
yeah, no, he still rented the city, but he had to change like where the wedding was because of the protests.
Renting the city for your wedding.
What's the price?
Entire city.
How
Because you know the
50
city had to
million.
come up with a number on the spot because that's not available. It was the time, I know we shit on Kanye West about his insane things, but when he was on Rogan and asked Rogan how much you think the world cost, that had my mind wandering.
Jeff Bezos did not rent an entire city for his wedding. While he and Lauren Sanchez did hold their wedding festivities in Venice, Italy, they did not rent the entire city. They utilized private venues for their... Oh, okay. So yeah, that sounds more like it.
Nah, that's the cover up. That's definitely the cover up.
And it did not disrupt public access. Okay. That's okay. Do we have dance?
Nah,
okay.
that was to throw us off. They was in the Vatican.
Nah.
So what they're saying is that they rented. They're saying they took over the city. Like they rented a lot of the water taxis and gondolas. Like basically, because Venice is a smaller city, what they did was rent out so much shit that it felt like they rented the city. Other people couldn't really get to use or utilize certain things. That's what is being protested.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. I'm one of the richest men in the world. Like, y'all gonna have to feel a little, inconvenience while I have my wedding there. That's all.
I was invited to a wedding in July, and I believe that the couple's richer than me. So I'm like, what's the appropriate amount of money to give them, like as a wedding gift? You get a card, put some cash in there, pay for your plate type shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the appropriate amount. Imagine if you just like one of Bezos' golf buddies, and he's like, yo, come to my wedding. What are you getting the Bezos for?
I don't know, man. You got to give them like your grandmother that passed away, like her wedding ring or something.
Her ashes?
Yeah, like just her ashes. You have to hand it.
To bring a urn to the wedding? Like, just take my
Like, listen,
family.
I just have my grandmother here in this beautiful urn for you. You could just put it on your lovely mantle in your crib.
Take my family, Jeff. And wait, if Katy Perry doesn't perform at that shit, because she just learned how to walk because she got back from space, she better be like at least in the wedding party, right?
I think everybody that was on it.
She's a bridesmaid for sure.
Yeah, they were all there. Yeah, they were all there for sure.
I feel like Gail is probably the priest.
Anyway, what were you saying, Baby D? Because it's not like you was about to interrupt us.
No, I probably was, but I was over here producing and typing shit. So
Okay.
nothing. I wasn't saying anything of importance. You guys want to go into voicemails?
Yeah.
No worry and mouth.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. June is Men's Mental Health Month, and my guy, it's time to talk. Men today face immense pressure to perform, to provide, to keep everything together. So it's no wonder that 6 million men in the US suffer from depression every year. Men are also less likely to seek therapy than a woman, which means depression among men often goes underdiagnosed. If you're a man and you're feeling the weight of the world, the strongest thing you can do is ask for help. Talk to someone, anyone, a therapist, a friend, a loved one, because real strength comes from being honest about what you're carrying and doing something about it. Therapy can help you find a way, and BetterHelp makes it easy to start. Take a short online quiz and connect with a qualified therapist from the privacy of your home. Every man deserves better. Visit betterhelp.com/Rory Mall for 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Rory Mall. Mall, the NBA finals are over, so you know what time it is. We are just focusing on golf.
We've been wanting to get more into golf, so now's the time to do it.
It's way more relaxing to watch. My blood pressure is way calmer.
Yeah, it's a calmer game, much calmer game. Not as stressful, not as stressful.
But today, Live Golf will be in Dallas. I'm going with Sergio Garcia. I don't care that he's at 4th. He's still going to win.
Nah, I like Joaquin Neiman.
You would like him.
I mean, he's been dominating.
Well, this weekend, Live Golf event starts tonight in Dallas. So if you're in the area, grab your tickets now at livegolf.com.
Got to get my game right, Rory. It's that time.
Worst swing ever.
Get my swing right.
Worst swing.
You've got mail.
All right, voicemails sponsored by Boost Mobile, unlimited text, talk, and data.
From Austin, Texas, repping. I just wanted to ask Baby D, because she was brought it up the other day, is like, how come your friends, especially when your close ones, when they see you up close, having blessings and stuff, why do they start turning weird? Because honestly, I've lost like friends from like 8-10 years like that, and all of a sudden, poof, like some kind of like, they start acting weird, you know, but you're doing well in your life. But when you were down, you know, you lifted them up, you cheered them on, because, you know, I mean, that this is only one life, you know, you gotta help people out when you can, or like support people, even if you're down, because one day it's gonna be your turn, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But why is that friends act weird when they see your blessings, you know? I just want to know.
He going through it.
Yeah.
Somebody really hurt him. You can hear it in his voice. And I'm not being funny. I'm being for real.
I feel like we talk about this a lot, though, like throughout this entire pod's existence of friends changing. And I don't know if it's directly that they look at your blessings weird. It's just their own insecurities with shit. Something you got to deal with.
Yep.
I feel like we've done a deep dive on this so many times that I'm just not. I'm down to repeat myself if we want to.
No, I want to wish him. I feel like his feelings are hurt, and it's kind of like tugging at my heartstrings.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Because I know how he feels.
How does he feel?
I know how he feels when you are wondering why. When you're wondering why your friends are not cheering for you the way that they should be cheering.
Because they're not your friends.
That's very.
It's simple. We ain't gotta tug at no hearts. Get away from them niggas. Get away from them niggas. Simple. You ain't gotta have no heartfelt mo. Yo, those are not your friends. They're not happy for you. Like it's tough to, face that reality as you get older. You think people you grew up with and call them your family. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they are the reason why you haven't elevated in life. Sometimes they the reason why, you still living in that same apartment you grew up in. Yeah, your friends, niggas around you, they ain't not doing nothing for you. They hating. Anytime you got some motion, something going on, they not showing up to celebrate you. Those ain't your friends.
Okay, but on the flip side, how do you celebrate your friends and show up for them and cheer for them, I guess? Like, what's the best way to do that? Because there's some people out there that's like, yo, you didn't repost my shit. It's like, dog, I didn't see it. I had something going on that day. And then start feeling away like, oh, my friends don't champion me. It's like, bitch, what are you talking about? I was working all day. I didn't see that you posted something to fucking retweet it.
The best way to support your friends is to, one, be honest with them and show up for them. That's all. Even if you don't feel like it, the days you don't feel like it, like, oh, my friend had this thing going on. I don't feel like going, that's my dog. Like, all right, fucking, I'm going to go. That's when you support your friends. Even when you don't feel like doing something because it means so much to them, you still go and you celebrate them in their moment. That's when you support.
That's something I struggle with. Like, I think that I'm a good friend, but it's very hard for me to do things that I truly, truly don't want to do. It's tough. It's tough as an adult.
Because they ain't your friends.
No, it's not. It's not just that.
Everyone views that shit differently. Like, I have a friend since preschool that we've gotten into it lately because we have way different schedules, and he gives me shit for not showing up for bullshit, in my opinion. But when he needs me, I am there at every fucking moment. And we got an argument. I was breaking down, anytime you need me, I'm there at any moment. But sorry, I don't want to laugh about memes all goddamn day. Doesn't mean I'm not showing up for you.
Right.
Just because I don't reply to every goddamn text message does not make me not show up for you. So you have to look sometimes at who's viewing it that way.
But that's part of being a good friend too.
My friend at the time he's thinking that I'm abandoning him and not like, did I do something wrong? No, I don't have the time to sit and reply to every fucking text message that you sent me.
But
we have different schedules.
That's
You
part
doing
of being
something
a good friend.
and I'm doing something.
But that's part of being a good friend as well.
But he viewed that for so long and kept it to himself. And this whole time I didn't realize he was resenting me. And then we had the conversation, which pissed me off, where I was like, dog, if you need me at any moment, I've dropped everything I've ever done to make sure to fix your bullshit, to do everything for you. And your only viewing friendship is because I don't reply to your text messages in a timely manner.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Part of being a good friend is also recognizing when your friends can't show up. When your friends got other shit going on in their lives, and it's like, yo, your friend, he can't be there. Some of my best friends, we don't speak for a month, 2 months. As soon as we speak, pick up right where we left off at. That's your best. They know, like, bro, we don't got to explain it. You got kids now.
Yeah.
Life changes. One of my best friends, he got a kid now. We don't see each other as much as we used to. We don't speak to each other as much as we used to. We don't hang out as much as we. When I hit him, yo, what you doing? Oh, man. I hit it. Miss Rachel in the back. Never mind. I know what he on. He in the crib with his son. Like, all right, you doing what you got to do. We laugh, bust it up, text. But that don't mean that he not looking at me like I'm not being a good friend. I'm not looking at him like it's your lives change. It's like we have different responsibilities now. Our time is used in different areas. Like when he's not working, he's straight home to his family. He ain't got time to just come to the crib, smoke, chill. Like we ain't got time to be doing all that no more. Like you got to get up as soon as your son get up, you got to get up. So if you get in the house at 2:30 and your son wake up at 5:30, you up at 5:30. It is nothing to talk about. So you got to understand that about your friends. Like our lives change, but it's okay as long as we still there when you need me. Call me, I'm here. Like, but we can't do the things that we used to do.
All right. Do you feel a way that Josh has not invited us to hang out with his friend crew?
No.
Okay.
No. Why would I feel? Me? You're asking me if I feel a way about that? Yeah, come on, bro. You being you know damn well.
Nah, but I kind of want to see how they move.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No,
I feel like they get crazy.
You only want to see that so you could pick on Josh when we come in here and start talking about, yo, when we went out that night.
When have I ever picked on Josh?
Because you never seen him outside of these four walls.
Oh, if we all went out, I'd bring it up on the pod.
Of course you would. That's why you want to hang out with Josh, so you can see his swag away from work and how he carry himself, and then talk shit about him.
To his face, though. Not
definitely to his face. Definitely to his face.
That would behind his back.
No. Definitely on mic, on camera. Yeah, to his face. Yeah, that's what you want to do.
It'd be fun.
I don't want to do that, Josh. I'm scared. I'm scared to see you in your circle.
And
I'm scared to see Josh in his circle.
Josh would see our go out swag too. It's all fair game.
What go out swag? Rory starts sipping white wine and scaring the hoes. Maul
swag.
Don't go out.
I went out last night. Rory dragged me out.
Facts.
You only went out because it was with Nick.
I still went out. See, baby, you like to throw salt on my parade. Don't do that. I went outside last night.
I'm starting to think you only went because I didn't go. I feel like you don't want to hang with me.
That's the woman thing. When women decipher, like they make it about them.
Brain, yeah.
They make it about them. You think that I went out because you didn't come out?
The only time you ever go out with Rory is when I'm not there.
When do me and Rory go out?
Y'all just was at Fanatics Fest together.
Where were you?
In a hotel with your ankles on the fucking headboard is where you was at. That's exactly where you was at.
I live here. Why would I be in a hotel? You just be saying shit.
That's true.
Anyway,
Staycation.
The last time y'all went out, I wasn't there.
Where?
When's the last time y'all went out? Before that?
Fanatics Fest?
Before Fanatics Fest. When's the last time y'all went somewhere? With Sean. Y'all went out with Sean. I wasn't there.
Last time we all went to dinner.
Oh, okay.
When did we go out with Sean?
A minute ago when she came with us. We went to Lafayette, the restaurant.
Yeah, no, that was see, baby D. I don't be going out without you, baby D. I don't be going out, baby D.
The last 2 times you did. But
I would hit you if I'm like going out and I'm like, yo, this is something that baby D would like. I would tell you.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
No, he would.
I would.
Yo, Rory,
baby D, if I was going somewhere and it was like, yo, this is like, if I put it like this, on the last couple of days when it was 100 degrees, let's say I was going to a rooftop somewhere at a hotel, you don't think I would have been like, yo, baby D, I'm gonna pull up to this rooftop today. Meet me there.
No, you would have called some bad bitches to go.
I would have called you. I would have told you to bring
Saying you're a bad bitch.
to bring to bring your crew because you be around some pretty brown skins.
Facts.
Yeah, bring the brown skins. We need the brown skins by the pool. Turn this into chocolate milk. That's the
Only
type
ones
shit I
we
like. Yeah. Turn this
Some shit I like. Some shit I like is hilarious for some reason. It's the shit I like.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, all
would
right. Well,
say-
we'll see. We'll see this summer if I see
Bring
Maul
the brownies
outside.
out. Bring out the brownies, man. We need a good batch of brownies at every festivity. You always need the brownies.
You do.
I could say brownies and it not be weird, Peeje. I'm a brownie.
We need just like a GoPro on Peeje for moments like that. Whole episode didn't make a single facial expression at all. When you said bring out the brownies, Peeje going,
Yeah, like, he's like that. He's like, yo, last night when we was leaving the spot. Yo, so when I'm outside waiting for the car to pull up, right? The car pull up, Peeje was like, damn, like your car's nice, right? So I was like, yeah, I mean, I just called the Uber. I didn't know what car was going, right? So Peeje was like, yeah, and this would be my shit. But he didn't know it was really his car. It was one of those white handicap vans. So Peeje gets in, he starts texting me. He was like, yo, it's so much room in here. I said, yeah, it's almost like you can fit a wheelchair.
they had a ramp for me to step down. It was incredible.
It made the noise when you hit reverse. Like, you know, when you hit reverse, that beep noise. Oh my God, I was fucking
Is it
crying
weird
in the
that I
car.
like when I get the handicap vans?
Yes, that is very weird.
Why?
Because you're not handicapped.
I don't request it. It's not like a fetish. I'm just saying I don't mind the leg.
I would cancel it. I would be like, yo, nah, I'm not getting in that, man. Yeah,
Oh,
that shit shaking every pothole you hit in the city. Like, you feel like that shit gonna fall apart. It's like Barney. It's like Fred Flintstone's fucking car. Like, get out of here with this. I'm not getting in that shit.
There was when we were with the old pod and had a show in Chicago. When I checked in, they were like, you have a handicap room by accident. Like, I was like, all right, cool. Like, it was one of those, like, when you land, like, just give me my fucking room.
Yeah, I want to check in, yeah.
So I get up there, and they had told me if I didn't like it, that I could call back down and they figure something out for me. They called when I got up there. It was like, hey, are you okay with the handicap room? I was like, kind of into it.
Why though? What was different? They just have the rail in the shower. That's it.
The bathroom was spacious.
Huge.
Like,
Bathroom be big. Mm-hmm.
that shit was like a locker room. Like, and there was no shower. Like, it was, you were just showering in the bathroom. It was incredible.
Like, you just roll a chair right in there. Yeah.
Then I was trying to figure out how, like, every time I stay at a hotel, I could get that room.
How you get the handicap room? Usually the handicap room is just a rail in the shower. Like, that's
Yeah, but it's bigger. It gives you more space.
And it was just open. Like, the shower just
it's
exists.
not like a tub.
Yeah, there's no tub. That shit was a locker room.
Okay, got you.
So, I mean, that's like
if you
my
got a
request
big-
now.
If you got a big like bathroom and a big just open shower, yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah, no, I walk in the lobby limping.
So much room for activities. You can just showers unlimited.
And the rooms are bigger too.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but the space, you got to wheel the shit between the bed.
I always wanted to see how people maneuver. That's in wheelchairs, how they maneuver like in hotels, like in the rooms. Not just one.
All right.
No, why y'all want to wrap it up?
First of all, I'm ignoring that. You worked at a hospital. Don't act like you've never been in the wheelchair and just kind of got busy.
Oh, I know how
started
to
doing this shit. Like,
no,
don't act like you haven't gotten busy in a wheelchair before.
I know how to maneuver in a wheelchair, but I also could get up and walk. Like, what's the difference? Like,
Yo,
if I can't figure it out, I could just be like, all right, fuck this and get up and walk. I'm just saying, if somebody,
Yeah, but you was hitting K turns like.
yeah, no, I know how to definitely hit a K turn.
Remember the old ones with like the handbrake?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know how to get busy in a wheelchair for sure. I'm just
You
saying,
can
like,
do wheelies?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
I'm on
for sure.
vacation, I just want to see how somebody get to the room, and then like when they park up, because you got to get close to the bed to kind of like lift yourself, put yourself in the bed. But then what?
After some time, I'm sure there's some extra core strength, like built there.
Oh no, for sure.
That
But
you
I'm
could-
just saying, like, I just want to. It's just interesting to you see people in wheelchairs in hotels. You like, damn, life is just so like your chair has to. That's your legs.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm in a room, how do I maneuver around like the dresser, the bed? Then I want to get in the shower or get in the tub. Like I just think about that. My brain I like to see. I don't want to see it because but I would like to know how they do it.
Chair getting wet.
Yeah, got to keep the WD-40.
I'm wheeling into that bathroom and turning the shower on. Anyways,
You said what?
Yo, Peeje, just ignore Peeje. Ignore Peeje. Peeje get us canceled.
No, but he says the funniest shit. I'm not ignoring what I want to know what he said.
Nothing, man.
Nothing.
Anyways.
Wrap
All right,
up.
well, this
All
was
right.
fun.
Well, this has been fun. This has been great. We'll talk to y'all in a couple of days. I'm just happy it's not 110 degrees in New York anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like it's back to normal. Summer came in and got right to business.
Yeah, the breeze today was great.
Yeah, that was great. I told Peeje, I was like, I almost wanted to put on a jacket today. Like, it was
wasn't-
so windy outside. I
It was
like,
definitely not that cold.
what?
It was jacket.
It was
I have a
windy
long
as shit.
sleeve on. Yeah, it's jacket. What?
It was, bro. It was. I'm talking.
You
When I
talking to a
walked
white
out
man.
my bed, it was windy. Yeah, I'm talking to the
I'm still-
I was
wide,
about to say you talking to a white man, baby.
the Caucasus Mountains, the Caucasus Mountaineers.
I'm still
yeah, I'm just
recovering
happy-
from the last
That should
3
be a
days.
sports team.
Yeah, I'm just glad that it's not 137 degrees in New York. So we'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe. Be blessed. Stay cool. I'm that nigga. He's just ginger. Peace.